Folks, the reason you subscribe to this channel is because I cut all the BS. I cut the noise out of the market. I just tell you the data, how I see it, the technicals and the fundamentals for CRO token plus BTC and the broader altcoin market so that you can make better calculated financial decisions for yourself now and in the future. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you do subscribe, show some love on the video if you enjoy it, and hit notifications. And let me know, what are you doing right now with CRO token and the broader markets? Are you buying, selling, or holding? So right here, we are on the daily chart for CRO token, and the picture is bearish, okay? I'm not going to try and sugarcoat it. I'm not going to try and say it's going to be $1 or $2 in the next month. It's very unlikely at this stage. I'm going to tell you exactly why. There's lots of different things that people will try and say to you, but when we come down to the technical analysis right here, CRO token has basically, on the 16th of October, it was a Thursday, okay, we broke through the 200 EMA, which was just over 15.5 cents, and ever since there, we have really just not been able to break above that 200-day moving average, okay? Here it is here, the white line, okay? CRO token on the daily chart needs to first take out this white line, okay, which is a close above 15.744 cents. So ideally, really, we need to get a daily close, at least one, above 16 cents, and then follow that up with another 2 daily closes. So 3 daily closes above 16 cents to really turn around and reverse this market from bearish to bullish on the daily time frame for CRO token. Now for me, folks, I am now doing all of my futures trading for CRO over here on BitUnix. Why, you might ask? They are the best exchange in terms of security. There's no KYC required, especially good for Americans and Europeans. You don't have to identify yourself on here. You can come on, trade spot, trade futures. You can even get into some copy trading, which I have actually just started yesterday, and I will show you. I got in just before the market's dumped, so we are down. I just started off with this particular trader, MHTI at the moment. Started off with a balance of $104, currently down $1.65, but he actually has a really good profit and loss margin for the last 6 months. It was something like plus 200-300%, okay? So I decided to give it a go, okay? His max drawdown was around 8%, so I set my stop loss at around minus 15% on my portfolio, so I'm essentially going to go ahead and test this out. But why this is good is that this is perfect if you are a beginner, if you've got no experience with how to trade futures or spot, but you still want to get exposure to that upside of the bull market. If we're still in a bull market, which I still think we are, then copy trading is a great place to start over here on BitUnix. The link to get signed up will be at the top of the description of this video and in the pinned comment. Come in here, have a look, try it out, okay? They've also got futures, they've also got spot. If you're a bit more of an experienced trader, okay? They've got the best security and the best fees in the space. So come on over and try BitUnix today. But of course, we know by now that BTC is the driver, for better or worse, of this market. And right now, unfortunately, after we had that big pump and what was looking like maybe a bit of a breakout back towards that 115K region, because we pretty much got there, okay? Within the last 24 hours, BTC got up to basically 114,000 USD before Trump basically came out, and yeah, he came out and said some annoying stuff, okay? He basically said that November 1st, China is going to be faced with 155% tariffs, and this news basically coincided with what we saw, a price dump, okay, from 114 all the way back down to 108. Okay, so essentially a $6,000 dump for BTC, and it was very much short-lived, okay, on that daily time frame right there. That's just the blunt of it, okay? So in a nutshell, it kind of sucks. It's not ideal, but also some good news going the other way can also change that up. Right now, BTC is at a crucial decision point right now, okay? These are the straight facts, okay, to really make sure that we kind of stay in this longer term bullish uptrend, because we are still in an uptrend, even on the daily, okay? We need to stay above this 200-day moving average, which is currently, let's call it 108,000. We are at 108,207, okay? So we got to close above this. We got to stay above this today. If we get a close above 108,000 today, that's going to be 3 daily closes above 108,000 for BTC, and that is essentially what definitely, in my opinion, is going to be what is required to send CRO to the next breakout level. That furthest resistance away is that 22 cent level. And what is that news going to be, you might think? Well, it's pretty obvious, okay? If you've been following the news at all, you'll know that there's a 96% chance of a 25 basis point rate cut that's coming in 7 days and 6 hours, okay? It's going to be less than 7 days by the time this video does come out. Now, it's important to note that a lot of this might already and probably is priced into the market, but I still stand by the fact that this piece of news right here, so long as they do cut those rates in a week, and so long as in a week we don't dip below 108, they do cut, then we're very likely to potentially get back up and test that 114, 115k range for BTC. Beyond that, folks, US inflation has now just climbed back over 2.25%, okay? So this is just another reason why I think really this is more likely going to be a 100% rate cut of 25 basis points or more, and hopefully we get a 50 basis point cut, only now at 2%, so it's unlikely, but so long as we get that 25, I think we'll be okay. And some very cool news from crypto.com directly. The sports and prediction trading are regulated markets that let you potentially profit by trading the outcome of major events across sports. Okay, so this is pretty cool and something that I'm probably going to be getting involved in at some point. Okay, it is regulated and available across the US for now, but essentially people that want to bet, all right, which is a lot of people, especially in the US, are going to want to come in here. And essentially, this is just another avenue where crypto.com are going to be able to be earning some good revenue of providing this service for people that simply want to bet on the sports in a way that's easy, that's seamlessly bridged from fiat to cryptocurrency domain. So overall, very bullish sort of milestone there for crypto.com. Alright folks, so before we do wrap up the video, I just want to say, look, if you want to keep in track with my trading journey for CRO, kind of like the short, medium, long term, then make sure you do subscribe, hit the like button, turn notifications on. If you did watch yesterday's video, we actually opened up a little position on CRO token with a 1x long, okay? So I actually cashed out of that position at a 3.92% profit, which was only 25 US cents, okay? And the reason why I cashed out on that position, just so you know, is because I wanted to put that money and test out the copy trade, okay? We were also in a BTC long, which actually I accidentally closed early for some reason, okay? I just made a little mistake there and I missed out on the little run up. Probably would have made about $20 there on that futures because that was set up at a 5x long, but that was just simply an error. I just clicked something incorrectly. So that was super annoying, but this is basically what I'm going to be using to trade futures and spot now, okay? So BitUnix, again, really handy, guys. So make sure if you're not signed up already for BitUnix, go ahead and do it. Link will be at the top of the description of this video and in the pinned comments. No KYC, no VPN for US users, guys. This is really the best place and only place you should be trading futures, okay? So if you've got a bit more experience and stuff like that, there's also going to be some 20% deposit bonuses coming shortly in the future. So probably over like next 2-3 days, okay? There's going to be some bonuses there as well. If you've got any questions, guys, let me know, okay? I'm currently going to be looking to get into CRO on maybe like the next little dip down, and really I'm going to be seeing, okay? I'm probably going to be waiting on my hands right now just to kind of see how this day closes, but really an entry around kind of like the 12-cent level, if it does break down there, is definitely going to be a position where I'm going to be open up probably like a 5x long for CRO token if we can get down to 12 cents, or if we can get like some clean breaks over that 15.5-cent level, then I might also be looking at opening up some 5x longs for CRO token, okay? So yeah, stay in touch, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed.